Am I the a-hole for not letting someone switch seats mid-flight? My wife, 36, female, and I, 34, male, were flying back from Dublin to Washington, D.C. We were assigned the middle and window seats in a row. The aisle passenger no-showed, so we ended up having the entire row to ourselves. Huge win. Before leaving the gate, I moved to the aisle seat and my wife stayed at the window. Nothing eventful happened for the first 4.5 hours of the flight. FAs were amazing and even gave us extra drinks for the guy in the middle. Randomly, the passenger from the aisle seat across from me comes over with her friend who was sitting a few rows back and announces that her friend would now be taking the middle seat to get away from a crying baby further back. She did not ask, she told us this was happening. There were about 3 hours of flight time remaining. I asked the woman whether the flight attendants are on board with this. She said yes, but since these deals are usually brokered by the FA, I called over an FA. The FA said the agreement was that they could take an available aisle seat but could not disrupt anyone's seating arrangements. The woman then starts bitching about how I was assigned the middle but then moved to the aisle before takeoff, so I shouldn't even have that aisle seat. I had been sitting there for almost 5 hours and we had already distributed our items all over the row. The woman and her friend disappeared to talk to another FA for about 5 minutes. The woman across the aisle then comes back to her seat and proceeds to yell at me saying that her friend would not be sitting there, not because she was not allowed to, but because I was so incredibly rude and that I was a freaking a-hole. I kept my eyes on the show I was watching. The only thing I did this entire time was ask to talk to the flight attendant. I did not say anything else to this woman, though I would have liked to. So, am I the a-hole for not volunteering the middle seat mid-flight?